Yesterday, the ex-wife, the mother of the boy, and the boy were in their unit. Basically, they're renting a floor in the house of this man who committed this crime. When he knocked on their door, she opened it. He had knocked on the door many times before. She had no reason to suspect anything. And when he opened the door, he proceeded to choke her, the mother, who's 32 years old. Her name is Hannan, and attempted to stab her. And she ran into the bathroom and called 911. And by the time she came out, he had located and murdered her child, 6-year-old Wadea, by stabbing. This all happened in seconds. I know this because she texted this information to the father, who shared the texts with me. She is now lying in the hospital in serious condition. The boy, the young 6-year-old boy, had just celebrated his birthday a couple of weeks before. And he was a lovely boy who loved his family, his friends. He loved soccer. He loved basketball. And he paid the price for the atmosphere of hate and otherization and dehumanization that, frankly, I think we are seeing here in the United States as a result of the irresponsible leadership and lopsided, one-sided statements and coverage that we're seeing in the media, elected officials, all across.
I'm trying to start this teddy bear foundation for the mom and for the little boy who didn't deserve this. He didn't. 26 times. How can anyone do that to a little boy? I can't. He had nothing to do with it. All because he was an innocent child. He was Muslim. That's what happened. He was Muslim, and this is what they did. It hits home. You don't feel safe now? I live in Plainfield for over 20 years. You don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. Someone on Facebook, literally, I was going after me right now, calling me a terrorist.
There's plenty of empathy. There's plenty of love. There's plenty of reason to be able to have an adult conversation. What we're seeing, though, are individuals and groups and institutions that are attempting to clamp down on anybody who dares to have such an open conversation, to talk about the humanity of Palestinians. We have seen one-sided statements from universities, hospitals, law firms, private, financial banks, in which Muslims work, in which Palestinians work, not a word to their suffering, not a word to the context that they are in. Full erasure. And that needs to change.
I was talking to my family in Gaza. I don't know what's happening to them right now. The last communication was 3 days ago. No power, no water, no food. They live at Al Street. Al Street is one of the most civilized places in Gaza Street. It's a beautiful, safe place. I remember when I was a child going over there to visit my uncles. Beautiful place. Less than half an hour, this street was totally demolished. We don't know how many of the families survived, because they were told, leave or we will kill you. They left. They went to Rafah, and still they bombed them in Rafah. And that's the thing. And this is the message, I want my American fellows, my American brothers, to understand what we are suffering. We are presenting peace, and the question that was asked, that what we will do nothing, because we are peaceful people. We are educated people. We are not criminals.